Welcome to the Financial Doctor Show.
Hi, welcome to the Financial Doctor Show. Assalamualaikum. I'm Nick, your financial doctor. So tonight, malam ni bersama saya sekali lagi Encik Idham Idris, seorang licensed financial planner dan director of Wealth Vantage Advisory yang saya lebih passionately kenali sebagai Giant. Welcome Giant, hello.
Hi Nick, how are you? Thank you for having me tonight.
I'm fine, thank you. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Actually, Encik Idham ataupun saya panggil Giant lah okay, telah buat satu tweet yang sangat-sangat interesting. Okay, so tweet itu adalah berkenaan tentang sacrifices that you have to make in achieving your financial goals. So that's why pada malam ni saya invite Encik Idham to talk more about this. This tweet telah dapat I think about 16,000 impression. Betul Giant?
Ya, betul. That's right.
Yes, 16,000 impressions. So amazing. Okay, so sebelum kita pergi lebih lanjut tentang show ni, okay, jom kita ambil masa 1 minit untuk share kepada kita punya personal Facebook dan juga IG. Okay, so 1 minute je Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, kepada pendengar kat luar sana, you boleh tengok dekat Wealth Vantage Advisory punya Facebook ataupun YouTube, or you can see at my own personal Facebook ataupun Encik Idham Idris punya personal Facebook. Okay. Alright. Jadi the reason Giant, I just reiterate kenapa I buat this show, the Financial Doctor Show, basically nak bagi kesedaran kepada ramai pendengar kat luar sana, kepada Malaysians out there tentang full financial planning dan juga tentang service of a licensed financial planner. So that's the main reason why kenapa I have this show. Alright, so tonight kita punya title, what are your sacrifices to achieve your financial goals? Satu topik yang sangat-sangat bagi Nick rasa terkesan, because I myself also membuat I terfikir balik apakah pengorbanan that I have got to make, whether I want to have A or B or C, or if I want to have it all. Okay, so sebelum I nak tanya you soalan-soalan ni, untuk pendengar kat luar sana ataupun pendengar kat luar sana juga boleh tanya soalan, jom kita berkenalan sedikit sebanyak dengan Encik Idham. So
Okay.
Jain, you boleh cerita tentang yourself?
Okay, so I am a licensed financial planner and director for Wealth Vantage Advisory. This is my tahun ke-18 in the financial industry.
Wow.
So,
Masih muda.
oh yeah. So I've been doing this for the past 18 years. Have a lot of experience in many areas in financial. Seen a lot of different types of financial problems, financial challenges faced by Malaysians out there, and we do our best to help in the best way that we can, and inshallah, hopefully with shows like Financial Doctor ni, kita can reach out and help more people in terms of their financial.
Alright, okay. So 18 tahun itulah waktu yang tidak singkat, itulah waktu yang lama. To be in the same industry, and I'm sure you have a lot of experience to share dengan pendengar-pendengar kat luar sana. So listeners out there, kalau anda ada apa-apa saja soalan tentang perancangan kewangan ataupun tentang topik pada malam ini, please boleh tulis dekat ruangan chat tu. Okay. So sebelum tu I nak tanya Jain, apakah perkara yang you minat ataupun passionate sangat dalam industri ni, that you are in this industry for the last 18 years?
I think I like it when we are able to macam engage dengan a client, and then dia really macam buy in into the idea, dan dia macam work together tau sebagai dengan the financial planner to achieve dia punya goal. So dia tahu yang financial planner ni is there to help. And I like that perspective. Kita bukan berjumpa dengan klien bukan nak suruh dia buat benda atau bukan nak mengarah dia, you kena buat macam ni, you kena buat macam tu. Tak ada. It's more about working together. Apa yang kita boleh buat dengan whatever situation yang ada sekarang ni in order for you to achieve whatever that you want to achieve financially lah. Ya.
Betul.
So it feels very rewarding tau. It feels rasa macam wah seronoknya bila you are able, and both of I mean your client your pun tahu is working together, bukan sebab kita yang datang kita suruh dia buat benda. Dia tahu dia pun ada peranan dia. Dia tahu peranan kita sebagai licensed financial planner, dan dia tahu peranan dia sebagai the partner in the equation tu. So I really macam rasa seronok lah bila that thing happen, you know.
The word that you cakap ialah dia kena macam ni. Maksudnya bila customer tu, bila client tu dengan financial planner tu, you faham that you work hand in hand. Dia tak boleh macam kita saja yang macam ni tapi you tak nak cangkuk. So dia tak boleh jadi. So I think the keseronokan tu bila both are hand in hand, know that we are working together towards achieving. So sometimes yelah, I can understand the feeling seronok bila kita follow up, dia pun follow up juga. Kan, jangan kita follow up, lepas tu dia buat diam. Kalau kita pun follow up, dia pun kadang follow up kita juga. When can we do this? So that shows that you are actually eagerly. Yeah, I agree with you. That feeling tu betul-betul bagi satisfaction. That means we work together. Then dia appreciate, dia faham lah sebenarnya kenapa dia engage.
Yeah. Betul.
So, Jai, selain daripada kerja, apakah hobi you?
Hobi? Alamak. Hobi dengar lagu kot.
Listening. But, okay, you listen music in the cars. Other than dengar lagu?
Other than mendengar lagu, I like walking actually.
Oh, okay.
Bukan berlari, berjalan je. Manjat bukit tak ada, berenang semua tak ada. Kita berjalan je.
Berjalan di mall. Berjalan di park.
Berjalan di mana-mana. I like to walk. Walking ni dirasa macam apa tau. Bila you berjalan tu, you boleh macam berangan, you boleh clear the mind. That's why kadang-kadang bila work from home punya arrangement ni kan, for the past 1 year, you tak ada that opportunity tau. You nak pergi berjalan, pergi ke restoran nak makan, nak berjalan, nak pergi ke office, semua tu. So during that time, you macam clear your mind.
You berjalan ke dapur je.
Kan, you berfikir.
Dapur ke bilik.
Tak sempat nak clear your mind kan. And then you duduk je lepas satu meeting. Macam tu lah.
Jain, share satu fakta yang menarik tentang you yang orang tak tahu.
Orang tak tahu? Alamak. Apa
I tahu satu fakta tentang you. Tapi I tak tahu ada.
Okay, so maybe ramai orang tak tahulah, tapi saya dulu belajar di overseas, zaman sekolah rendah. Jadi tapi saya graduate local U. Jadi kadang-kadang bila orang dengar saya cakap bahasa Inggeris, dia rasa macam pelik, macam mana budak lokal boleh cakap English macam ni. Tapi sebab saya ada pengalaman itulah, belajar masa kecil-kecil dulu.
Membesar di luar negara.
Membesar di luar negara.
Oh, fantastic.
Satu putih ni.
Okay. So you share with me satu kata-kata bujangga yang you suka, yang you selalu nak share dengan orang ataupun you selalu pegang, that you always remember.
I always like, I think, and I mentioned this before masa I was here previously, was success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay. So whatever that you want, you have to look at it as a long-term thing and not something that you can simply try to achieve short-term. Sebab kadang-kadang bila kita focus on the two short-term tu, kita try to achieve with some kind of shortcut yang maybe memudaratkan. So it's always good to look at it of a long-term. Life is a marathon, not a sprint.
Betul. I guess this kata-kata juga kita boleh kaitkan dengan topik malam ni. I'm gonna definitely kaitkan because I suka you cakap success is not a sprint. Sprint adalah satu lumba lari, like 100 meter punya lumba lari, sprint, okay? But it is a marathon, okay? Dan sebenarnya marathon ni kalau kita tengok lagi mendalam, maksudnya macam Iron Man, okay? Because it's a marathon ni. Kenapa I cakap Iron Man? Sebab marathon ni lari je. So Iron Man, sometimes you have got to lari, sometimes you have got to swim, sometimes you have got to walk, sometimes you have got to cycle. Betul tak? So in life dia ada macam-macam. Ada yang you berjalan perlahan, ada sometimes you kena berlari, ada sometimes you dalam air, sometimes yalah kita tak tahu kan, tak? Sometimes you ada diberi bicycle, satu tools yang you boleh gunakan, you boleh kayuh laju kan. But it is thank you for reminding this again. Very beautiful kata-kata yang sangat-sangat bermakna. Okay, Jahit, sebelum kita pergi pada soalan yang lebih mencabar, pendengar luar sana nak tahu apakah you punya favourite food?
Favorite food?
Yes.
Char kway teow.
Wow, char kway teow kat mana?
Char kway teow mana-mana. Semua char kway
Mana-mana.
teow kita kena cuba dan kena rasa. Ada yang jenis yang berkuah, yang kering, so semualah.
Okay. I pun suka char kway teow, tapi I suka char kway teow yang kering. I tak suka char kway teow yang basah-basah, kuah tu.
Itulah. Dia different. Dia different flavor, different style. Kita kena experience semua.
So, now I know Giant punya makanan kegemaran adalah char kway teow. Alright. Okay. So now let's go to the questions. Okay, pertama sekali. Giant, macam mana I nak pilih? How do I choose antara retirement planning, children education ataupun nak beli property? Okay, I take this from your tweet. See? So, how do I choose?
The question is what is most important for you sebenarnya. Yeah, see, it's actually more helpful for your future planning when you are really clear on what you want and what you're willing to sacrifice or let go.
Okay.
Yeah, betul.
So I reword that.
So it just means that in order for you to decide, the issue is apa yang penting bagi kita. What do you want actually? And this is just something yang I share in terms of three, broad goal lah. Retirement, children education, nak beli property. But it can be other things. You nak beli your dream car, you nak go for a trip around the world, you nak have your dream holiday, you nak pergi umrah tiap-tiap tahun, you nak nak sponsor you punya parents livelihood macam 100%. All these are financial choices that you only can decide. You only have the power to decide. So when you say how to make this decision or how do I choose, what do you want? That's the question that you need to answer.
Okay. So you lontar balik jawapan dengan soalan. Pertama sekali, bila nak suruh pilih, you tanya apa yang penting untuk you sebenarnya. Okay. So dalam pada yang sama, okay, apa yang you nak sebenarnya. So apa yang Jai cakap tadi is not just about retirement ke, children education ataupun beli property. Dia macam-macam lagi. Okay, nak beli kereta, nak pergi holiday setiap tahun, nak sponsor orang pergi umrah setiap tahun, nak bawa mak ayah pergi haji. Okay, what are your financial choices? Jadi, I nak cuba memahami. Okay, pemahaman luar sana, kita nak capai semua sekali. Soalan dia ialah, kenapa I tak boleh, why cannot I have it all? So sebab you punya perspektif yang you letak tu as if that I cannot have it all. But why not?
Yes. Sebab when you look at my tweet tu, actually I was retweeting Suraya Ringgit. Okay. She's a good friend of ours. And their tweet is, after thinking about it, I think I'm willing to sacrifice dream car and dream house. So in her mind, dia nak sacrifice dream car dengan dream house in order to have fully funded retirement. So bagi dia willing to sacrifice untuk dapatkan dia punya dream car, dream house, tapi dia nak retirement, fully funded retirement account dan travel every year. I assume travel overseas lah. And then dia sambung, must be realistic and can't have it all. So dia make that sentence, dia aware of the issue di mana kita tak boleh, we cannot have it all. Yeah.
Okay,
must be realistic and can't have it all.
Ya, kita tengok tweet tu. Yeah, after thinking about it, I think I'm willing to sacrifice dream car and dream house in order to have fully funded retirement account. And annual travel must be realistic and cannot have it all. Okay, continue, Jaya. You wanted to say something.
So when we look at my tweet, so I mentioned that we have many financial goals. So macam tadi kita sebut tadi macam-macam goal kan.
Yeah.
But the truth is we have limited financial resources. That is the fact. And this shows that bila kita ada limited financial resource, apa yang kita boleh buat dengan the financial resources, and how do we go about achieving those goals dengan resource yang kita ada. So for different people, dia punya resources is different. That's another fact yang kita kena accept. Sebab I know that some people bila dia dengar benda ni, kadang-kadang dia akan cakap macam ni tau. Dia cakap, alah, orang banyak duit mesti boleh. As long as you achieve the income or T20 mesti boleh. Atau kalau ada income yang banyak mesti boleh dapat semua. It's not necessarily you can, because once you have a bigger income, then you have a bigger dreams.
Betul. Tapi bila you sebut tu juga dia macam ni. How big an income that you can achieve all? Berapa banyak is banyak.
Yes. But who can answer that?
Bila you dah ada bigger income at that point of time, maybe your travelling is no longer travel normal. It's a luxurious holiday. You go
first class. Private jet.
Kalau dekat London duduk Dorchester.
Yes. Yes. Governor.
Yes. So that reminds me of those days. Anyway, yeah. I think ni adalah satu persoalan yang I suka sebenarnya, yang Suraya, right? Suraya ringgit tu. Actually, dia punya respon to your tweet tu lah juga membuatkan I duduk dan terfikir. Okay? Duduk dan terfikir, alright, of course my dream is nak capai semua my life priorities, untuk bawa ibu bapa pergi haji, untuk retire comfortably, untuk hantar anak belajar overseas, nak pergi haji, nak beli properties kan. Of course dalam kita punya impian, semua kita akan capai dalam masa yang kita nak tentukan lah. Betul tak? Like we are actually working on it. Alright. But if we look at secara realistic, I am 47. Alright. Yes, I am willing to work hard. I am working hard. Alright. Tetapi sometimes I rasa bila I tengok you punya tweet tu, sometimes at 47, how hard can you work? To be frank, sekarang kalau nak ambil appointment malam pun I kurang because tak larat. Kan?
Yes.
So, and how much time that I have? I already have friends who passed on, even younger than me.
Yes.
Right. Jadi, do I want to trade that time for me to spend with my family, or do I want to trade that time to go to kejar dreams? Jadi, tadi yang macam Soraya cakap tadi, okay, I'm willing to forgo, she's willing to forgo dia punya dream car and also dream house, which I think bila I fikir-fikir balik, yeah, it makes sense, you know. Why would you want at this age, why would I want to commit 2,000, 3,000 kepada sebuah kereta bayar mungkin bulanan? Why would I wanted to commit to a big house yang I nak kena maintain, I nak kena nak kena ada maintenance. Habis tu kalau dah rumah besar, orang selalu datang lagi. Bukanlah kata orang jangan datang, but then
buat house party ya.
Maksudnya maintenance lagi tinggi, nak kena ada maid, betul tak? So lagi banyak. So might as well, okay, what really matters? Persoalan ni adalah what really matters, macam you cakap tadi, kan? So soalan pertama I tanya you, how do I choose to? So basically soalan how do I choose to, soalan yang lebih root dia, yang lebih mendalam adalah what do you want? Apa yang you nak sebenarnya? Dan tadi Jayan cakap, okay, apa yang penting?
Right.
Apa yang you nak dan apa yang penting?
Yes. So that's why it's not about macam, some people they might think like the other way, which is I ada banyak ni je duit, atau I ada banyak ni je harta, ataupun ni, from here I will figure out what I can achieve. Yeah. So it's like I tengok keadaan sekarang, then I realistically I think about what I want to achieve. But that's why I followed up further in my tweet kat bawah, which is at the end you must determine dulu apa yang you nak, and from there this can actually guide your life decision. Yeah, this can then influence your other life decisions as well, like major career decisions, even family planning. This is macam maybe some people tak terfikir, tapi it's true. Like for example, I have a friend who dia aware tau, dia cakap, for me, my family, I nak hantar my kids semua nak belajar overseas. Okay. Dan in order to do so, I kena budget untuk seorang anak untuk hantar overseas dalam 700,000.
1 million. 700,000. Yeah, I think that's about
700,000 lah, 700,000. Daripada umur 1 sampai 18 tahun, I kena budget lagi maybe 300,000 atau 400,000. So sekurang-kurangnya kena ada 1 juta untuk satu orang anak. In terms of nak income, total income yang dia kena fokuskan kepada seorang anak untuk hantar dia sampai ke overseas. So dia cakap,
berapa orang anak?
Itulah. See?
Okay,
so because of disebabkan dia ada this thought, dia hanya ada 2 orang anak. So that's why I say it can influence your major life decision, because dia dah decide yang in order for her to achieve this financially, dia rasa macam okay, I capable, tapi kalau 3 orang tak mampu. 2 orang insyaAllah boleh. Jadi 2 orang anak je lah yang dia ni. So dia memang decide untuk ada 2 saja sebab dia nak achieve for both of dia punya child this goal. This financial goal. So you can see why financial, by deciding what she wants, what apa yang dia nak, and dia very clear apa yang dia nak, suddenly influence dengan berapa orang anak yang dia willing to have in the family. So that's an extreme example lah. But we can also feel like, kalau katakan if let's say you decide for certain thing like, okay, I nak juga I have a good children education planning, tak kisahlah overseas ke apa, tapi you nak prepare, tabung pendidikan anak-anak ni, you nak ada substantial amount. But at the same time, I nak fokus juga on my retirement. At the same time, I nak fokus juga on my travel. Nak achieve juga annual holiday. So, in this sense, the person dia kena decide sama ada is this achievable ataupun dia kena increasekan dia punya income. Dia kena cari kerja. So I have had cases where bila kita bentangkan semua, share dengan klien berdasarkan apa yang dia dah share dengan kita, and dia nampak the figures, dia sendiri decide, dia sendiri nampak, my income ni tak cukup. Dia ada kesedaran tau. Dia lepas tu 2 bulan lepas tu he called me. He said, Jayan, just to let you know, I dah tukar kerja. So I said, oh ya ke, kenapa? Because you punya financial plan lah. I nampak yang I nak achieve all this, tapi I tengok apa yang I ada sekarang ni tak cukup. Make me decide untuk cari kerja lain yang gaji lagi tinggi. So gaji dia previously was 7,000 a month, dia naikkan, dia dapat kerja baru, gaji 9,000.
Alhamdulillah, good for him.
So this come from the decision yang dia dah buat awal-awal. So dia sacrifice yang dia nak buat tu tak banyak lah, dia sebab dia nak juga ada certain thing kan, which allowed him to make the decision to find a more high paying job. So this is why we can see that how you decide financially can play a decision in terms of how you make those major life decision.
I nak go back to your earlier contoh yang cakap there's one of your client yang decide nak hantar anak dia study overseas. Okay, dan juga so nak kena allocate about 1 million each. So that make her decide to have 2 child only. Okay, so when you said that is an extreme punya contoh, to me dia because different people will have different thoughts, cara pemikiran berbeza. Okay, I have a friend yang I pun terkejut dengan dia cakap, tapi mungkin itu cara dia fikir. I taklah, okay, to me anak I belajar biasa-biasa pun tak apa, belajar dekat sekolah rendah kebangsaan pun tak apa, and then pergi universiti tempatan pun tak apa. But more importantly is I want to travel and bring them to travel. To that person, that travelling membuka mata, that travelling adalah satu pelajaran hidup. Kan? Jadi when I first heard that, dia betul dia ni, but I didn't want to say anything. But today, when you give that example to it makes me think. This is an opposite, exact opposite. But I cannot say one is less successful than the others or one is righteous than the others. Dia
Betul.
tak ada salah ke betul. Dia
Yes, that's right.
balik pada soalan yang awal tadi, apa yang penting untuk you dan apa yang you nak.
Yes, correct. And we have to be like, we have to accept reda lah. Kita kena reda dengan decision yang kita nak buat tu. Then you basically you commit to that decision, kan? And this is the point where if let's say I know we've talked about this before, which is like kalau katakan ada some people dia memang dalam keadaan di mana keadaan kewangan dia tak membenarkan. And that is where they will say, I'm willing to sacrifice further, you know. So I don't want to sacrifice the goal. I want to sacrifice my time and effort. So maknanya dia kerja lebih. Dia cari second job, dia buat side income, dia buat side business, dia really figure out how to earn more financially in order to achieve those financial goals. So, but again, you said it exactly correct. No one is better atau no one is lagi betul daripada the other person. Yeah, okay. Because at the end they are only going for what they want.
Betul. I think there will be more questions yang emotional nak tanya lepas ni. Tapi Syahid, macam mana kita nak allocate kita punya resources to our life priorities?
So the first step is always to understand actually how much or actually what is your life priority, kan? Macam saya sebut tadi, that particular lady dia very clear. Kalau katakan untuk seorang anak, I need about 700,000, yeah, for one child. So that is already a figure that they already have in mind. So dua orang anak dah 1.4 million. And so from 1.5 million you kena work backwards lah, kan? You dah tahu the goal of 1.4 million. Katakan anak baru umur setahun atau 2 tahun. Jadi you kena kira daripada belakang lah, 15 tahun, 16 tahun lagi nak achieve. Bahagilah 1.4 juta, bahagi 16 tahun, bahagi 12. Paling kurang pun you boleh dapat at least the monthly figure berapa yang you kena save up. Macam tu. Kena simpan atau kena ni lah.
Maksud saya kalau lah, okay, of course untuk education anak dia, tapi I'm sure dia akan bersara. I'm sure dia nak, kalau ni adalah Muslim, dia nak pergi haji juga. Alright, I'm sure dia juga mesti ada property satu untuk dia nak duduk. Okay, so antara property, bersara, haji dan education anak yang dia dah commit 1 million each tu. So macam mana you nak allocate your resources?
So you kena susun ikut priority dari segi masa, most importantly. So time is always a factor in achieving the financial goals, ya. Sebab kenapa kita tahu yang duit yang kita simpan untuk atau usahakan untuk achieve that financial goal, you can invest atau you can save somewhere yang can get some return, 5%, 6% per annum, contohlah, ya. And that's why you can sort it out. What is the closest that you want to achieve? Contohnya macam retirement maybe lagi 30 tahun, tapi children education lagi 18 tahun. So of course the priority dia children education, and then you sebut tadi nak pergi haji, maybe haji dalam masa 5 tahun, so haji pula yang dah nak kena take priority. So the longer you have in terms of what you want to achieve, actually lagi kurang resources yang you boleh you should put in. Letak. Sebab jauh lagi. Kan, betul tak?
Yes.
Tapi yang lagi dekat atau lagi urgent, lagi banyak you kena letak. So this is the struggle yang kita sentiasa macam kena reallocate and reallocate, and which I also shared dalam my tweet, which is I would say every year you kena macam reassess semula, do a reassessment. So 1 year has passed. How close am I to the next goal? So the next goal mungkin tadi kita dah determine haji, nombor 1. Nombor 2, children education. Nombor 3, retirement. So how close am I to achieving the goal of going to haji? Maybe lepas tahun 2 tahun, katakan kita dah kumpul enough funding untuk pergi haji dalam masa 5 tahun lagi. So you dah boleh stop dah. Simpan untuk haji, you boleh ambil duit tu, simpan untuk children education pula, sebab that's the next one, betul tak? So you kena allocate berdasarkan priority masa lah, I would say, and which is more urgent.
I see. So maksudnya berapa banyak you nak, macam mana you nak allocate you punya resources ni, basically you kena tengok secara, first identify your life priorities, and then you tengok secara keseluruhan, then you tengok time frame dia. Okay, so yang mana yang time frame yang lagi panjang, the lesser the amount that goes into it, but yang mana yang time frame the closest to you, that will be the more or the biggest amount that will go to it.
Right. So of course these are further calculation yang kena buat lah, but in general, secara simple, that's the idea, because sebab lagi lama kan, jauh lagi, so of course you can focus a small amount, tapi some people don't know that. Dia fikir macam, alamak, I still kena letak berapa banyak, so lala dia tak achieve semua. Dia tak achieve semua sebab dia punya allocation salah. So at the end, based on apa yang kita sebut tadi.
So I guess this is where you need to work with a professional to know more, to know better, to understand better, or someone who can help you to give you an unbiased advice how to allocate this money, where to allocate this money, so that you will be on track to achieve your life priorities. Tapi tadi bila suka you cakap, kita kena review benda ni on an annual basis, because it changes. The changes could be some of the priorities dah dekat yang kita dah capai, dan juga mungkin there are new priorities. Contohnya macam tiba-tiba your wife is expecting, betul tak? So you have a new members in the family, so or things like that menjadi satu perubahan kan, it change you punya apa tu. Okay, alright Jai, I think kan sebenarnya apa yang cakap ni sangat-sangat emotional. Kenapa I cakap? Because when we have to make choices, right, yang mana kita nak, dia jadi emotional lah. Jadi macam mana kita nak manage benda tu? How do we manage it?
I think it's a very macam deep question. And a lot of it is very, I agree yang memang dia, how to say, an emotional decision sometimes, especially depending on what you want and what you want for others also, whether it's your parents or whether it's your child and all this. And I think emotion does have a how to say effect, but I think the most important thing is you always have to be realistic. And you have to macam go deeper into what you actually want and what you are willing to let go, or what you're willing to sacrifice. So that's why bila when you say this emotional part ni, is actually looking at this aspect. It's not just about emotional about the goal, it's about what you're willing to let go, and that can actually be very emotional. That can be very macam can be macam very, how to say, kena banyak buat soul searching lah. You kena really like understand apa yang sebenarnya aku nak, and Kalau kata aku nak benda tu betul-betul, am I willing to do what it takes to achieve that particular? Kalau tak, it's fine also. Kan? But
Yeah.
it's acceptance. Maknanya, kalau katakan you say, I tak sanggup lah. But you need to learn to accept juga that whatever decision that you make have the consequences, and kalau
You have to lower your
you are
expectation
okay,
lah.
yeah, kalau you okay to accept, it's okay, it's fine. The problem is kalau you tak okay to accept, yang tu yang susah. Kan? Because you mungkin terasa macam, alamak, my neighbor dia ada rumah besar, dia hantar anak dia pergi overseas, I pun nak juga semua benda tu. Then you stress yourself out for no reason.
Betul.
Kan?
I think soalan ni sebenarnya adalah soalan yang you cakap tadi, you have got to do the soul searching. Okay, apa yang you nak, are you willing to put up to it? Kan? Dan juga if you really want that kind of the expectation yang you nak tu, nak hantar anak overseas, you nak retire at the same time, nak holiday overseas, you nak kereta mewah, you nak rumah besar. So, are you willing to put up the struggle, the time, the effort, the sacrifice? Itulah ni balik pada soalan tajuk hari ni lah. What are your sacrifices to achieve your financial goals?
Yeah.
So, if you want those financial goals, you must be able to sacrifice lah.
Correct, and I think the most important thing is the acceptance. Yeah. So if I think acceptance is something yang a lot of people dia macam, I don't know lah, maybe is pengaruh social media juga kadang-kadang kan kita tengok macam wah, orang ni macam hebat lah, macam aku pun nak juga.
Actually, that's coming to my next question.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that kita bukan nak cakap macam kita kena ukur baju kat badan sendiri. It's not about that tau. But it's more or less about being just accepting on your current circumstance, what you can and cannot do, and what you're willing to do in order to either get that goal or keep it at where it is. And that expectation too can really kill someone lah, to be honest. Yeah. The expectation in terms of what you want to achieve to, you really have to macam make a clear decision, and once you do that, wah, insyaAllah you'll be like so macam free tau. You rasa macam wah, senangnya hati sebab you accept, your acceptance. I think that's very important. Redha.
You mentioned just now about what you see in the social media. Okay, today's world is a social media punya world. Okay, orang, I think name it lah, orang kat kampung pun dah tahu lah kot at least tentang Facebook ataupun Instagram, the very least. Okay,
TikTok.
So TikTok. Okay, so dalam social media kita lihat usahawan-usahawan yang berjaya. Okay, contoh macam Datuk Rizalman, contoh macam owner pakaian muslimah Nilofa. Kita tengok influencers, kita tengok artis-artis selebriti yang berjaya. Okay, live the life, rumah besar, kereta besar. Alright, jadi to me it looks that they live an amazing life, so they influence orang lain juga to live that amazing life. Tapi persoalan dia, adakah mereka ni juga go through apa yang kita cakap sekarang ni? Maksudnya, do they at first also struggle? Do they at first also has got to make this kind of decision? Okay lah, now mungkin I just want this only. But, so you faham tak what I'm trying to say? Do they go through the same way what we are discussing now? You have got to go struggle. You have got to make the decision yang mana dulu yang you nak. Do they go through the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, our, like, so there's two ways to think about it lah. One, sometimes when you see someone who's very successful, and then dia start cerita macam mana dia mula, and ramai orang suka cerita tu, sebab they appreciate, or they can finally see how this person struggle from moving on to the next level, for this person to achieve dia punya dreams or dia punya goals, objectives, whatever. Yeah, and people really love that story. Yeah, because they want to sort of see macam, oh, actually I can also I can also achieve that. Yeah. At the same time, you also have to macam bear in mind, not everybody start at the same level. Huh?
Yeah.
Some people they are already ada platform, ada
Yes.
connection, ada knowledge, ada skill, ada paras rupa, all
Betul,
these
betul,
play a
betul,
part. All these
betul.
play a part, and there are certain things that you tak boleh nak ubah. Eh?
Yeah.
But when you do achieve that success, you can tell yourself, "Hey, I achieved this success with more, how to say, challenges." More challenges, and you can definitely say macam I achieve this too, so my point is that bila kita tengok these social media influencers ke apa, I'm 100% sure they face the same kind of struggles, but some people dia rasa macam, ataupun dia nampak macam benda ni macam remeh. Alah, kau boleh lah, kau pandai. Alah, kau boleh lah, kau cantik. Alah, kau boleh lah, kau ada connection. It's not. They still face the same kind of challenges. It's just that how do they really how do we take the lesson from that and do it to ourselves? Kita sendiri yang kena macam what can I do with myself in order to achieve what they have gone through. And kalau katakan, let's say they are your influencers lah, katakan they are tens of millionaires, katakan multi-millionaire, bukan millionaire, multi-millionaire, and you inspired by dia punya apa dipanggil, perjalanan lah kiranya kan, you inspired by dia punya perjalanan
Okay.
And then you tell yourself, okay, I want to see whether I can do that as well. I had almost the same goal. And then you work lah, you berusaha, you do your best, you learn the skills, you upgrade yourself, you learn the knowledge, you build yourself up, and you jadi millionaire. Adakah you nak salahkan orang tu sebab you tak jadi multi-millionaire? Tak ada kan?
Tak.
You still there. You still. So, tapi kalau katakan you cakap, I tak puas hati, I nak juga jadi multi-millionaire, then go do it. Usahakanlah lagi. So, the point that I'm trying to make is that whatever social media influencers, what they show on the social media ke apa, they have gone through that journey, they have gone through that challenges, whether they are at ada advantage atau tak ada advantage. But the point is, what is it that you want to do?
I spoke something about this on my FB Live. I mentioned, okay, dia ada dua situation. Satu situation yang kita lihat dalam social media, orang yang dah capai, okay, yang you nampak all the good things of it, all the amazing things lah, apa saja yang tak amazing, semua yang you nampak tu best. Betul tak? So at that point, dia orang dah capai tu, they can have anything that they want. Dia boleh nak rumah apa yang dia nak, dia boleh nak travel apa yang dia nak, dia dah boleh hantar anak dia universiti ke, dia nak apa saja dia boleh nak. Because dia dah capai. Alright, so satu lagi situasi lah orang yang struggling nak capai. So sementara kita struggling nak capai, I'm not saying that you will not be able to achieve that. Mungkin you boleh achieve kat situ, but in the meantime, sebelum you nak sampai ke situ, you dah kena buat decision juga daripada sekarang. So decision,
betul.
If you really wanted to be there, so you have got to allocate lah juga untuk education anak, untuk haji, untuk apa tu, whilst you are working towards sampai situ. So bila you dah sampai situ, okay, now I boleh ubah I punya plan. Kalau dulu anak dekat universiti kebangsaan saja, universiti di local saja, okay, now I boleh tukar. Kalau dulu I nak holiday setahun sekali, now I boleh holiday 6 bulan. Kan? Ataupun macam I selalu contoh Datuk Rizal Alman lah, because I feel that he is living a lifestyle yang sangat amazing. But for him to be there, dia bekerja pagi, petang, siang, malam, jahit baju yang I think orang tak nampak, orang tak tengok masa bercengkang mata jahit baju dekat butik dia. Betul tak? Tapi orang lihat macam mana dia sekarang yang dah So that's why I said kita kena tengok dua-dua. So that means bila nak buat perancangan tu, you tak boleh buat perancangan as if you dah achieve. You have to buat perancangan your current situation and what you want.
Yeah, I think that's very important. And having this dream, nothing wrong. Dream is free. Yeah. Mimpi itu percuma. But I like what you share, which is you dream, or at least you plan for what you want to achieve for your child. Let's say if you say that you want to send your child to overseas, it's okay. At wherever you are right now, you figure out, okay, tak apa, this is the only thing that I can afford, or this is the only thing that I can put aside. At least you just start to do it, and then when opportunities come, and when you see, oh, there's a opportunity untuk I upgrade myself dari segi income, where ada opportunity kerja baru ke apa kan, okay, you go for it, sebab you tahu, oh, I ada this dream, or I did this thing that I have already planned for, the life priorities, the financial goal. Tapi kalau you tak ada semua benda ni,
belum sampai lagi.
tak ada. Nah, maksud I tak ada, you tak plan langsung.
Okay.
What is your decision in terms of moving forward? Macam tak ada, you just macam terumbang ambing dalam kehidupan je lah. Betul tak?
There are some group of people yang percaya kepada be do have. Alright, so dia percaya bahawa okay, now I spend on all the luxuries now because I believe I will attract more luxuries to come to me. Okay, so this I would somehow impact. Okay, what do you think of this?
My opinion of this is you have to equate in terms of what sebab for me, this is my own opinion, so this is totally opinion based answer. Bukan the right answer, bukan the wrong answer.
Betul.
Semua benda ada cause and effect. Kita buat sesuatu tindakan, dia akan dapatkan satu result. Betul tak?
Yes.
Jadi apa-apa yang kita result yang kita nak capai, kita kena fikir, adakah apa tindakan kita tu akan mendapatkan result yang kita nak. So directly maksudnya, adakah kalau katakan kita contohnya macam mana? Contohnya macam kita nak cari customer. Kita nak cari customer ramai untuk our business, for example. So what action do you take to find customer? Is the action yang di mana you duduk kat rumah berdoa untuk dapatkan customer, ataupun you go out and make the effort in terms of approaching people one by one, ketuk pintu. That's why when you even look from the Islamic perspective, you kena buat dua-dua. You cannot just like pray or hope that you attract something. You kena buat couple with the right action juga.
Correct.
Tawakal dan you take action, but you also must tawakal. Yeah. So it's both actually. So you cannot simply say I spend and I will attract. I don't think that's right. You if you want to spend, you must also couple it with the right action that will help to actually betul dapatkan that result that you want. So then you can say, okay, I've done everything in terms of what I want to do. Tapi if kalau you just mengharap saja, tak boleh lah.
Salah lah. Okay. I guess sebelum tu, pendengar kat luar sana, if you have any questions with regards to persoalan yang kita cakap pada malam ini, tentang apakah you have to sacrifice, apakah sacrifice yang you perlu buat untuk capai you punya life goals, please ask questions, tanya, ataupun any soalan-soalan tentang kewangan you nak tanya pun boleh tanya, kita akan cuba jawab. Alright, jadi Jaya, dalam you punya tweet, the conclusion pada tweet yang I dapat tu ialah you have got to do a full financial planning. Okay, jadi apa maksud you? Apakah what made you come to that conclusion that you everything actually it goes back to full financial planning?
So a lot of people, they misunderstand apa itu financial planning. So maybe dia fikir financial planning adalah di mana aku fikir macam mana nak jadi kaya, ataupun financial planning adalah cara bagaimana kita nak dapatkan pulangan paling tinggi. Actually it's not that. It's about thinking about how to achieve your life goals, your financial life, your life goals, And these life goals semestinya almost 100% ada financial implication.
Mesti.
Whether you nak mesti ada some. So katakan you nak nak melanjutkan
Retire
pelajaran,
and-
ambil masters,
Ya.
pergi nak ambil PhD katakan, ataupun macam kita dah sebut tadi, nak hantar, nak overseas ke or mana-mana, atau macam you sebut nak buat nak buat trip every year untuk anak-anak supaya dia boleh belajar. All these have financial implication. So financial planning is not about macam I sebut tadi nak jadi kaya ke apa, tak ada. It's about making sure that apa-apa financial resource yang kita ada dan yang kita boleh dapat daripada either our work, our investments ke whatever, then how do we utilize it and use it correctly in order to achieve these goals. Yeah. And bila kita berjaya achieve these goals, and we see that I can do more, or I can achieve more, or I can change, or macam you sebut tadi, ada life changes happen. You are always ready, you are always macam prepared, yeah. Sebab you dah plan dah benda-benda ni. So I think is very important for people to understand that financial planning is not about what I mentioned just now. It's not about the trying to nak jadi kaya ke, ataupun orang kaya je yang perlu financial planning, ataupun financial planning ni hanya untuk fikir kat mana investment aku yang paling sesuai, berapa banyak aku nak letak ASB, berapa banyak aku nak letak dekat tabung haji ke, berapa banyak aku nak invest dekat stock ke apa. Itu bukan financial planning. So I hope that clears it out lah. So I think everybody kena buat financial planning. In fact, sebelum kahwin you kena buat. Especially bila you nak kahwin, you kena buat financial planning. Dengan you punya partner, you ada understanding between each other, apa you nak achieve together as husband and wife. And this is something yang kadang-kadang bergaduh ni, sebab each person ada different understanding of what they want to achieve. Husband nak achieve benda lain, wife nak achieve benda lain.
Okay. I nak recap balik yang you cakap tadi tu. Okay. Kenapa kita conclude balik semua ni adalah financial planning? Betul yang cakap ni, financial planning bukanlah untuk nak jadi kaya. Financial planning bukanlah pasal nak invest dekat mana. Financial planning bukanlah kata nak beri perlindungan banyak mana. Okay. But most importantly, financial planning ni ialah what you want in your life. What is important to you. Because what you want in your life, what is important to you, you want to make sure that you achieve it.
And all of them ada financial implication.
Financial implication. Betul lah. So, katakanlah kita nak achieve, macam kita yang pasal Soraya tadi, nak achieve, I want to be able to retire comfortably and travel annually. Okay, so that is a financial implication to that. Financial implication untuk education anak, financial implication pada nak pergi haji package swasta or muasasah, financial implication kepada you punya emergency funding, financial implication kepada you punya rumah, kereta idaman you. So that is a financial implication semua sekali.
Exactly. Betul. So that's financial planning actually.
Exactly. So maksudnya bila berdiskusi dengan profesional, dengan independent license financial planning, inilah discussion kita akan have. So that you akan sparring lah. You akan bertukar-tukar pendapat. Okay, I nak ni. Yes, boleh you nak ni. Tetapi this is what you have to come up with. Kalau you nak semua ni.
Betul. This is your current situation. Boleh ke you achieve?
What is your current situation? Apa gap dia? So, are you willing to close this gap? Are you willing to do it or not?
Betul.
So now I present to you. Macam bila I tengok you punya tweet tu, I fikir balik. Do I really want, bila I spoke to I was sharing with you just now, do I really still want the kereta mewah yang I nak tu? Do I still really want the dream house yang I nak tu as compared to my retirement with annual holiday? Yeah. So me and my wife, after we tengok jalan itu, okay, we decided is the retirement and the traveling. Because I think that is more meaningful to us. But it may be different to you.
Yeah, correct. So that's why it's not a right or wrong decision. Yeah, what you want. What you want, bukan what other people want or what their standard is macam tu. So you have to be very clear, and that's why kadang-kadang even for this financial financial planning meetings that we have dengan our clients, sometimes it's very emotional meeting jugalah, kan,
It
betul tak?
is. It
Because
is.
it's a realization from everyone in terms of apa yang I nak sebenarnya, and maybe sebelum ni tak pernah terfikir pun, you know.
Betul.
And I've had instances where I met people, Idham, I macam dah almost 50 years old, baru I nak terfikir benda-benda macam ni. Sebelum ni just tak fikir pun, kerja, spend duit, kerja, spend, dia tak plan lah basically, kan.
Tak plan.
But then when they decide or actually realize in terms of apa yang sebenarnya I nak, it becomes very macam emotional lah. Dia rasa macam, wow, rasa macam senang hati jugalah, because at the end dia dah nampak jalan. Apa yang dia nak, what they should go for. And then you at the end you have this what we call macam peace of mind tau. You macam senang hati. So I think is something yang everybody kena experience jugalah. Yeah?
Betul. I think it has been a very, very good discussion tonight. I hope listeners out there also will be able to get one or two things that you learn and you terfikir about your life, about your punya life priorities, about what you want in your life, what is important to you. So to those of you who wants to experience talking to independent licensed financial planner, you can see that QR code on the screen. You can scan on the QR code and get a link untuk you talk to get a link to get a free consultation to talk to a licensed financial planner. Don't worry, there's no strings attached. Cuba cakap dulu, berbincang, tanya, have a conversation like the way I and Jai malam ni have a conversation and see where it brings you from there. All right. So I guess thank you so much, Jayan, for the sharing tonight. I myself has learned a lot of things from your tweet, and to be able to speak to you tonight to share this with many Malaysians out there, I rasa lah satu ibadah, sebab dia memberi petunjuk macam mana you nak lead your life financially, macam mana you nak lead your life towards achieving your dreams. It's not right or wrong. It is about what is important to you, what you want in life.
Right.
So sebelum kita berpisah, please, last word from you.
I think everybody, I hope that you take heart lah, take heart apa yang kita sharing, and just ask yourself, what is it that I really want, and you don't have to get the answer immediately, but let yourself think. What do you want to achieve? And how do I go about achieving this? Inshallah, it will lead you towards the right answer.
Alhamdulillah, inshallah. All right, so thank you so much, Jayan. Terima kasih banyak. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and ideas with us tonight on the Financial Doctor Show. So hope to see you again soon in future nanti. And to all my listeners out there, terima kasih. Nik doakan semua sihat-sihat and have a wonderful weekend. Selamat berhujung minggu. Assalamualaikum and goodbye. Good night.
Thank you for listening to the Financial Doctor Show.